We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. In now, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Trevor Story. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Trevor Story becomes the first out of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman. Nolan
Popped him up. Hoskins is under it. And the inning is over. So digging in now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And now pitch on the way.
Anderson.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bogaerts is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kendrick.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That is good. The first baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
That is seven.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Count is 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Will Smith. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. At the plate now, Roberto Perez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause and the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Taylor. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Joey Wendell digs in now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now that the
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Anderson.
Line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And he popped him up. Kendrick onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Nobody out, runner on first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 0-2. Line hard to center field. Cain is right there, one down. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. A potentially big two-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hernandez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's Donaldson. Hops this one up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number two. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. The Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hernandez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. But not to worry as the catcher simply applies the tag here for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. Last time through was a base hit. Pops this one up. Wendell has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Turner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Chasing after it is Taylor, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The shortstop, Trevor.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Verdugo's on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. That's a swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes the bottom of the 6th inning now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The
first pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding forward now, Joey Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Into the box now, Tim Anderson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and ready for another shot now. Will Smith. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
He swings and grounds it to short,
and that's through for a hit. So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Donaldson is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, and it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he puts it on the ground to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Verdugo will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This is line to left, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that.